Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Parenting Isn't for Cowards by Dr. James C. Dobson, narrated by John McDonough. This work is copyrighted 1987 by James C. Dobson. This recording is copyrighted 2001 by Recorded Books. In this book, Dr. James C. Dobson offers his views on how to be a better parent. And now, Parenting Isn't for Cowards.
Chapter 1. The Challenge. Have you noticed, being a good parent seems to have become more difficult in recent years? It never has been all that easy, of course. For one thing, babies come into the world with no instructions, and you pretty much have to assemble them on your own. They are also maddeningly complex, and there are no guaranteed formulas that work in every instance. The techniques that succeed magnificently with one child can fail bewilderingly with another. Many parents do not understand this frustrating aspect of child-rearing because they have never experienced it. Through no great achievement of their own, they managed to produce a house full of easy children. My wife and I are acquainted with a family like that. They were blessed with 3 of the most perfect children you are likely to find. All 3 made straight A's in school, kept their rooms perpetually clean, were musically talented, ate with one hand in their laps, were first-team athletes, spoke politely and correctly to adults, and even had teeth that didn't need straightening. It was almost disgusting to see how well they turned out. Predictably, our friends awarded themselves complete credit for the successes of their children. They were also inclined, at the drop of a hat, to tell you how to raise yours. Overconfidence oozed from their fingertips. But then an interesting thing happened. The Lord, who must have a sense of humor, gift-wrapped a little tornado and sent it as a surprise package on the mother's 40th birthday. That family has been stumbling backward ever since. Their little caboose, who is now 6 years old, is as tough as nails and twice as sharp. He loves to fight with his parents, and already knows considerably more than they. Just ask him. He'll tell you. The funny thing about his parents is that they quit giving child-rearing advice shortly after his birth. Their job suddenly got tougher. When I think of these parents today, I'm reminded of a photograph in my files of an elegantly dressed woman who is holding a cup of coffee. Her little finger is cocked ever so daintily to the side, and her face reveals utter self-assurance. Unfortunately, this woman does not yet know that her slip has collapsed around her feet. The caption reads, "Confidence is what you have before you understand the situation." Indeed. More than one tough-minded youngster has sandblasted the confidence of his parents. That's how he gets his kicks. If you have raised only compliant children who smiled regularly and then hustled off to do your bidding, then beware. You may not yet understand the situation, and the Lord could send you a surprise package too. Of this fact I'm certain. If you produce enough babies, you will discover sooner or later that there is nothing simple about human beings of any age. From the mail I receive from parents, it is clear to me that many are struggling with their responsibilities at home. To learn why, I asked 1,000 mothers and fathers to describe the frustrations they were experiencing in child-rearing. Their answers were fascinating. Some talked of sticky telephones, wet toilet seats, and knotted shoestrings. Others told me the most delightful stories. I'll never forget the mother who had been cooped up with her toddler for several weeks. In a desperate effort to get out of the house, she decided to take her son to a Muppet movie, his first. As soon as they arrived in the theater, the mother discovered a minor technical problem. The child didn't weigh enough to keep the spring seat down. There was nothing left to do but hold this churning, squirming 2-year-old on her lap throughout the movie. It was a mistake.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?